Hey guys, it's Nadine Scarlett here, aka ScarlettSnaps, and I'm here to answer a few questions for upcoming brands. So let's get into it. Picking one location is actually so hard because I've shot in so many different places, but atmospheres like carnivals, festivals, where the vibes are just good and it's really celebratory are always nice. And I think a big one for me last year was the Black Lives Matter protests, and just being in a space with lots of people who believe in the same thing as you and you're all fighting for the same cause was really something amazing to be part of. And then in terms of locations with fashion brands, it's actually really hard again, but I've got something lined up with Trendsetter London, which I'm super excited about. So guys, keep your eyes peeled on my socials. Currently, I've worked with 3 upcoming brands: Poster Boys by CDN, Effa Clothing, and Trendsetter London. And so far, I've enjoyed working with all 3 brands so much because it's not just about working with the brand, it's like built a friendship and a network as well. And funnily enough, I've met all of them through university and university friends. So guys, don't underestimate the power of networking at uni, honestly. Yeah, they're amazing people, amazing brands, so go check them out, guys. Working with models and understanding how they work is only a skill I've really developed myself in the past year. And one of the things I've come to realize is that models will always come to you as the photographer for direction on poses, etc. So if you don't know what you want, then you're going to struggle to get the photos you're looking for. So one of the most important things and the first things I do is always put music on. I usually let them decide what they want, just so that they feel comfortable and relaxed in the environment. Always come with mood boards as well, with poses on for inspiration, so then the models can kind of see what you're looking for, but also if they're inexperienced and they've never modeled before, then they have something to work from. And then yeah, just talking to them, keeping them relaxed, laughing. And one of my biggest tricks is always saying 3, 2, 1, but then taking the picture on 2, because sometimes when they're talking and they're a bit more relaxed, then the picture actually comes out better. A brand I'd love to work with, I'd definitely say like Nike or Adidas. Sport is a huge part of my life when I'm not shooting. I coach gymnastics, so working with a brand like that would be amazing. But then on the flip side, a huge part of my ethos here at ScarlettSnaps is working within the black community. So working with black owned fashion brands or black brands in general is something I'm really striving for. So if you're a black fashion brand, drop me a DM. Let's get working. Favorite model? Oh, and again, I don't have a favourite. One of my biggest things again here is that I work a lot with my friends and I use my friends as well as models. So shout out to all of my friends: Chad, Ade, Kayla, Veronica, Anton, TJ. There's so many of you that if I start naming names, I'm gonna get in trouble for missing someone out. So yeah, love to all of you guys. But yeah, honestly, I love working with my friends because I feel like the atmosphere is so much more relaxed and it kind of like pushes them as well. But there's so many models out there I'd love to work with as well. So when it comes to shooting, I usually use my Canon 80D with the 18 to 135mm lens, but I also have a 50mm prime lens as well. Depending on what I'm shooting, depends on what lens I use. If I'm doing a lot more portrait work, I usually use the prime lens for better depth of field. If I'm doing something where the whole location needs to be seen a lot more, obviously the zoom lens is gonna widen the photo. So yeah. So me getting into photography was actually kind of a fluke. I was an art student more so before, painting, drawing, all of that jazz. And then when it got to my A levels, I'd picked English and I'd picked art, and I just needed a third subject. So I kind of picked photography as another subject because it'd be easy. And then I kind of fell in love with it. I loved it the most out of all my 3 subjects. Like literally, I used to leave my art and English till last and do my photography first. Don't do that. But yeah, then I kind of just fell in love with it, and now it's my passion. A dream location is definitely abroad. I'm a sucker for traveling, I can't lie. So flying out somewhere, whether that's with a fashion brand, a music artist, a model, and just working in an environment that has a lot of culture would be nice to like explore a different environment, different atmosphere, and see how it goes. There's so many photographers out there that I'm following at the moment that I'm inspired by, like in the UK here, Nicole Perosa Roy, Jade Gordon, Courtney Paul, ScarlettSnaps, Shay's Concept. Literally, I could keep going on for ages. And like over in the US, like Cameron Reed, Kimberly, there's so many photographers out there, and it's so important to stay like in the loop in the photography world so you know what's going on in the industry. Thank you guys, it's been so much fun answering those few questions. Hopefully I'll be working with some of you guys soon. Find me on Instagram, ScarlettSnaps_, and see you soon.